LOL Esports with hashtag T8win or hashtag NME.
Each other unless they really want to take damage. The shields for both these guys can hardly be out.
Good flash. Oh, no, Dodo missed it. Didn't expect the flash binding. Won't matter though. Inox certain to fall. Dodo claims the kill, but
prepared. It's just, not to mention they can also armor stack. So I feel like NME has to just really snowball this game.
Oh, we'll see if they can do that. Trashy Porpoise in a battle. Porpoise wanted to fight, but here's a Shen ulti. Trashy forced to run. Pops goes, pops the ult. Shen has to wait 2 more seconds for the taunt, but gets rooted before it can happen. And here's the TP back in from Flares. Who is he going to ult? He goes for Porpoise. They don't want Calitros. They go for the jungler. Porpoise will die, and the kill goes to Otter. Thankfully for NME Esports fans. Teammate forced to run away. The better of this battle definitely goes NME's way.
Yeah, that was mostly ideal for NME because they didn't have to do anything through Vladimir, and Golden Glue doesn't have his items yet, so they could group up and run straight at Porpoise right there, comboing the teleport and auto assault into a kill.
Yoda puts the puddle down. There's always a chance it steals. Bind, easy smite. Okay, it was down. I take it back, but Trashy lands it with the QE. We'll see if...
Yeah, a million CCs.
Yeah. Even the auto attack will do it. And in fact, here comes Porpoise. The flash already down from Flares. He's got nowhere to go. Nice anchor block. The kill goes to... Calitros?
Yep.
And the Vorpal takes him down. First kill of the board for the teammate top laner this game.
Like that.
Oh, and a hard engage in the bot lane. Bodydrop has no one to save him. Easy kill picked up by Nien. I want to see that one again, but the 2v...
They're both going to try and recall because he tried to disrupt it. Hasn't worked out yet. This time it's punishing.
He's going to try to disrupt Nien right here. Ghost from Olaf used as well. A lot of move speed. Shen comes in, but it's going to be a lot of damage coming through. Kalista will die out of the turret, but Shen has arrived in the back line. Otter pops Summoner Heal to run away, and Trashy gonna do what damage he can, but Otter got bound. Calitros flashes in for the kill. Dodo gets the credit. A late TP from Flares. He will ult on a Calitros. Trashy's about out of mana though. A good hook to buy some time, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. A dark binding hits. Trashy is completely TP means nothing, and Rek'Sai holds top lane.
They burn a lot of stuff. They end up trading 1 for 1 now, but they're going for a continuation dive.
Re-engage, stun into Ignite, Black Shield used, but doesn't really block much. More damage coming in, the auto attack, body drop gets the kill. A flash bind from Flares, 2 auto attacks till Dodo dies, but no range left to get it. Clears away as well. This could be rushed down in time. Porpoise could try to join to smite this one away. 1100 health goes in, and the smite comes through. Trashy gets it, forced rolls away. Binding hits Flares, who had already been in this, the correct spot for Calitros line. Nien gets jumped out of the back line, and ulti in from Nautilus, and Timbers takes him down. Bodydrop gets the kill. Trashy traded back on. Out goes Porpoise, pops Vladimir in the mid of it all. 2 kills for 2. Inox forced to run away. Who's gonna get what? Ghost keeps him safe. Teammate about 3 weeks ago. Hard engage comes in. Nice early Black Shield from Dodo. And of course, you can't focus the support of a Kalista. Flares caught up on a turret, but the re-engage comes back through. And in comes Dodo. 2-man ulti in. They're going to turn it right back out of the Morgana. A lot of CC comes in. The stun still lands on a body drop. Supports get traded back and forth. Porpoise in the front line. The double AD carries are around
the flank.
Yeah, this is just given for free. Enemies are pushing the correct lane. Vladimir had recalled, and Porpoise, whoa, jumped on Shadow, not gonna matter. Just taking him down, a mis-rotation, and the re-engagement with Calitros, they dodge the stun, they dodge the taunt, he flashed away. Dodo forced away from this fight, and Golden Glue shows up only to ghost and run away. The slow lands from Trashy, the ulti gonna force Calitros away. Black Shield used, very convenient when you're cooldown based, which would have been more Riptide damage per second than Rod of Ages Riptide.
Yeah, I think the idea is you build both, but in this case, teammate trying to sneak a Baron while enemy good. Drake. Yeah.
Bypass the front line.
It's the great peeling quest that Dodo and Yen are going to be on.
Good ult. Wow,
Yen
got just in range.
That doesn't help.
No, Porpoise is getting jumped on. You're seeing the hard dives are working. 3 kills on a body drop. He's actually got the most kills in the team, and they refine Dodo. He went back to mid. Calitros also going to try to run away. He taunts out awkwardly.
Major swing, and enemy actually pulling out a win here.
Well, the team's going to come defend this one. Golden Glue Ghost in, goes for body drop, stunned up and lost.
Doesn't even have ultimate up right now.
Be careful though, there's no jungler, which means the smite should be easy. It goes over to NME Esports, and now the battle continues. Golden Glue has the zone, just gets stunned through it though, can't pop it in time. Explodes, an enemy getting 3 kills in a Baron.
If they're ever going to contest that, this does nothing.
It. I mean, if teammate thought they couldn't possibly take Dragon, generally speaking, minion wave pressure. Porpoise takes basically no damage. The talisman's popped on all sides. Golden Glue looks for the flank. It's a bit of damage down. Otter trying to run away, and the taunt nearly lands on a body drop. They might kill the Annie out. More flashing out, and a massive set of roots come out of the Varus as Flares is in the back line. Morgana ulti pop to stay alive, gets stunned up on it in the end though, and there's the backline push. Butterdrop gets killed. The armor tanks maybe starting to work out now as exactly who can enemy Esports kill. Flares rooted up a great taunt, and Kalitros locks in a kill for Nien. Nien still on the chase, but be careful. There's always some counterattack available. Kalitros running backwards. 1 for 2 in favor of teammate. The armor stacking.
Enemy could dive on them. Sivralt is not up, so the dive isn't as powerful, but both Righteous Glories are off cooldown for NME, and that's a talisman.
Are full health for this thanks to the Vorpal Blades. They jump in on a Flares who is trying to flank, but he's not exactly Hecarim. Stun lands on Golden Glue. They force the Vladimir away a little bit, but he's going to lifesteal tank Flares now. He is safe on this side of the fight. They will knock down the enemy Esports top laner. He's crushed off, and no kills come through on the backside. Enemy Esports down a kill. Teammate Kalitros just zoning the team away. Good play.
It's going to be a barn burner. Dragon in 25 seconds. Very close game right here. 2,500 difference. Teammate, they're continuing to pressure this Baron, but if they're not careful, they're just going to give a 5th Dragon to NME. They may even give up their lives here if they get too low, and if they take too much poke. There's still a Talus, there's still a Righteous Glory on 2 members of NME for a potential engage.
Now the Binding's going to miss half health now. Body up goes for the hard engage. The end cleanses it away.
Whips.
The fight has begun. Kalitros the front line. Otter forced to run as fast as he possibly can. QSS is that one away as well. They're not taking any more damage. Kalitros chucked low, goes down to Ricochet. Boomerang Blade comes across well. A 1 for 1, but Inox knocks the kill through. 2 kills for 2 kills if you count the death on Flares.
This is huge right now. Rotation game again, advantage NME. Close fight, but too many casualties for teammate. Teammate needed to win a landslide there. If Inox and Otter do get caught out, the squishies will still die. But for instance, Flares can now actually threaten Kalitros.
You're seeing the damage. That true damage burn is doing 50 damage a second. It's basically ignite on an auto attack, still landing it. Enemy Esports find the full collapse, and Kalitros taunts in, but will go down. It's a 1 for 0. Top lane not pushing all the way. Keep in mind, teammate could push in mid. Enemy Esports have to be careful not to lose this game to a kind of a base race situation. The wave will join them. Teammate will play defense, and the siege might continue once again.
Well, maybe enemy decides to dive through her. That turret is so low. This is at least an inhibitor. What a terrible time to Zhonya's.
Golden Glue pops Zhonya's, chugs his ghost, his pool, and takes a black shield, but top lane inhibitor goes down.
Quickly. Kalitros can ult in 10.
Careful.
And how low can they get Flares?
Now the bind drops to about 2/3 off the follow-up. Looks like enemy's going to turn right back around. Golden Glue to buy some time. He does not have Zhonya's, though. Goes in towards Inox. The Baron was hitting, and Inox might in fact get himself killed for it. And in fact, the shutdown does come through. Flare's doing some damage to the back lane. Actually, a double kill for the top lane. Nautilus runs away, but Baron kills off Otter. Now Kalitros taking up the Dragon buff champions. The end back in the fray. Kalitros very low, but so is Trashy. A ton of Ren Spears, and a kill comes through. It's a 2 for 4. That teammate is winning. Into the bot lane or not, it means Baron's being attacked. Enemy overstepped their bounds, and teammate looking to take Baron if they can.
There are 4 waves approximately of minions killing their inhibitor in the bottom lane as well, and they're still fighting against an aspected Annie right now, trying to 2-man the Baron. This is chaos, Freak.
Well, Nien's gonna have like a 7,000 damage Ren. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but still Baron is gonna be almost for sure secured unless Butterdrop goes for it right about now.
He's got to be safe. He's going to wait for it to go low, over-securing with a monstrous Ren. But they lost their second inhibitor.
All right.
While getting Baron.
He went for it.
Thing is, he's worried about getting one-shot by Golden Glue, which is basically what happened last fight, even with the Maw.
Yeah.
Again, though, Kalitro's on the side. He cannot get picked off yet again.
A hard dive in towards Golden Glue, who's forced to run. Shendel popped onto him, but the re-dive of Porpoise pops. The thing is, Porpoise is alone. He goes in to get himself killed. Another 1 for 0. Baron buff on teammate.
Meaning they now have a numbers advantage to pick up a 3rd inhibitor.
3rd inhib is absolutely massive. Top one will respawn soon enough, but for now, the hard dive on towards Otto. They try to blow up Sivir. Spell shield and flash away. Does block a spell. Still, the very disruptive Flare is going to get stunned up by Dodo. Killed off by Nien. Golden Glue Zhonya's doesn't buy some more time. 3 kills picked up by teammate. This game constantly back and forth. Fantasy owners be happy about this one as Butterdrop runs.
Dive onto the base with about 20 or so seconds to try and win. I think they should be happy with just the inhibitor since they know they'll be superior in real team fights.
Ooh, I'm so safe and clean and easy. Dragon number 1 finally in for teammate. A huge surge of stats this late into the game. And can always heal back up. He gets 21 health a second. while under the effects. Buttered Up goes in, does not find the sun on the end.
That's dangerous.
Ult in Dota. This could be the fight that wins teammate the game. The hard dive comes in. Cali throws the front lines. The kill already comes through to Flares. Inox getting chased around. Trashy can't go much of anywhere except back. An axe to buy some time, but teammate are in control.
They only get one thanks to enemies disengaged, but Porpoise is on the hunt.
To win the game for teammate, Porpoise pushed around a little bit, but one tunnel could get him the kill on a Trashy. Black Shield's on a little bit too late. The stun's gonna buy some time. Enemy needs to heal though. Keep in mind the inhibitor is dead. Calitrolls does not have flash to land a chain.
Oof. Just trying to close distance.
This might use by Trashy to buy some time as well.
They still only have a one number advantage. They're maybe gonna try to push with these super minions. Now they dare for Baron. Yep. They can actually kill it pretty quickly now. They know that Olaf is going to be in the base coming out with home guards. They peel for a really early fight.
Porpoise goes for the flank. Baron secured cleanly by Nien. And the battle begins. Dodo buys a lot of time. It's a two-man stun here. Locks up body drop. And Flair's forced to run. The tank not tanky enough. Nien is still on the chase. Golden Glue gets the kill. A 1 for 0. What can enemy even find? Golden Glue flashes to find more. Engages. Enemy forced to run away from this one. Calitros lands the taunt. Body drop forced to run. This could be the fight that wins teammate the game. They've got their second kill in, still chasing towards the back line as that's going to be 3 kills and 4 kills, and Inox, the last man alive. They can leave him up. Who cares? Tell the rest of your friends that teammate's going for the base.
Oh man, 4 down for NME. Porpoise Rek'Sai's back to come back from Aspect of the Dragon. So many misplays by teammate in this game, but they grit through it here. Now with the Baron buff, 4 people still alive, and only Inox trying to defend. They're going for the win.
There's almost no chance Inox defends this one in the 1v4. Waiting for the minion wave. Here they go with the Baron buff for Nexus turret number 1. Claimed easily. Calitrolls on the hunt. Yeah, good luck with that one.
You cannot touch him. This is what we thought would happen with the armor stacking, and it finally did.
And it happened after all. It took turret number 1, turret number 2, 49-minute win, but that's going to be the game. Teammate and get their 3rd win of the split by knocking down NME Esports.
Whew. 48 minutes, nearly 49. Calitrolls knows that there are many improvements for the team, shaking his head after that victory. But guess what? It's still a victory. And they're now 3-7. They're ahead of NME in the standings. They've 2-0'd them on the split.
Yeah.
And they still have the rest of the split to grow.
And teammates sit now tied in wins with Cloud9. They are down 0-1 in that head-to-head. Maybe a matchup that's going to be important for these guys as well, but teammate are now in control of their own destiny for hitting a 7th place spot. Only 2 wins behind Impulse for a playoff spot as well. Certainly not out of reach either. They'll play them later on in the split. And teammate improving a little bit here. Nien, the new AD carry, came in after week 1, 11, 2, and 10. 21 of the 24 kills he was a part of, only 2 deaths. Definitely a massive factor for the team as well. He went largely untouched. The dive couldn't reach him. Dodo peeled for him properly. Calitrolls and Porpoise frontlined well. The armor stacking paid off, and teammate took a good win.
Yeah. Even though, because there were so many team fights, the damage numbers in this game are absolutely absurd. But if we talked about comparing physical and magic damage just at some point in the game, 93,000 physical damage dealt to 42,000 magic damage dealt. That was the distribution for NME.